Well, I'm going to be very direct and honest with you. This was not exactly what I had in mind when you said that you want to go on a date. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm interested, but really, you want to give me access to whatever it is that's in you. And I guess we can have a normal day, but so you want me to use this app to control that. Okay. Yeah, I get it. It's like just like a thermostat, with temperature and sensitivity and intensity, but sure, whatever. I'll do it. I might as well. And hey, as long as nobody comes up to you and they ask, like, I don't know, it's not going to be their business. No one's going to know, right? Well, I mean, I'm just out of words to say because it's interesting, but we'll make it work if that's what you want. Well, baby, sometimes when you're on the phone with the parents, I know I like to tease you, and you already almost snap under that pressure, so we'll see how you do in public. Honestly, it's kind of interesting to me. I think it's going to be interesting to see your reactions to what I do. The buttons I press, or it's not just the rhythm, it's also the timing. And my fingers work well, so I'm really gonna bust this letter out. So why turn it all the way up like this? Okay, yeah, alright. Well, it also has a 0 to 10, so I only did 6 there. I'll turn it back down to like a 1. How intense was it? Well, you're giving me a lot of faith and a lot of power by putting this in my hands. Is that what you'd say? Yeah, I do tend to agree with you, because if 6 was as intense as you say, maybe when I turn it up to 10, you might just spaz out. Well, let's just say I might have to torture you a little bit and make you mess up some sentences. Of course, it's when you're speaking to strangers. I'm gonna make them think there's something wrong with you. Well, maybe if there's like a police or something, like I'll turn it off, but don't worry, I won't be too cruel. Okay, I do have a soft side for you. Now, let's go for a walk. We can look at the cafe in downtown and see if we can find anything interesting. No, come on. What's the harm in it? Yeah, we'll just walk down. It's like a really quick walk. We won't be too far from our house if you decide you need to pause this experiment, I suppose. There's no risk. No. What's the worst somebody has? Maybe a bad interaction with you, and you might have to walk out of the store or something. They're probably gonna forget it by next week. Anyways, just listen here. You are your own worst critic, And I get that maybe it might be a little bit anxious, but I guarantee you that people, especially like cashiers or whatever, have experienced far worse than you, right? There's so many Karens nowadays, and you're just gonna be one of those funny ones. Nothing more. But we know the truth, don't we? Well, here, come on and hold my hand. Good, good. So now, let me just turn it up to 1. And as we walk all the way down, I might do little short bursts from 1 to 4. Just like how we're walking. So maybe like, as you walk, on the left leg it'll be 1. On the right leg will be 4. So you'll be limping around. And that way it'll look more normal, right? Maybe you just have something wrong with your hip. We can bring a cane if you want. Whatever you think works for you. You'll feel weak in the knees, won't you? I can see your thighs shaking through your little yoga pants. It might have been a bad idea to wear that. But hey, who am I to judge your choices, right? Maybe maybe a low constant vibration. Well, it's just the beginning, and we're not going to take like a 1-minute walk, right? I don't want you to finish too early. You're already messing up a little bit, so I guess it feels pretty good, doesn't it? That's fair. I guess I know that you like consistency, and if I change the rhythm, it kind of ruins your flow, so I'm going to continue to just walk at the same pace, hold your hand, and in the other hand, continue to do these bursts. Yeah, and if you don't pay attention to me, like you see a dog or something, I'm just going to slip it out to 8. Well, yeah, most girls, okay, when they see a dog, they're like, oh, it's such a cute golden doodle, or whatever, right? Look at the little baby. But then you'll be like, oh. It's gonna be so hilarious. I bet if I turn it up like that and leave it for a little bit, you might be on the floor spazzing out. And then the dog will be like wondering, like, what's up with this lady? I'll leave it for later. I know you're really embarrassed. No, people are looking at more. No, definitely not. I'm still definitely staying in the 1 to 4 range. Oh, my bad. It's been 3 to 7. Whoops. I mean, hey, you gotta live life. Gotta live Moss, as Taco Bell says. Yeah, we can grab a snack at the end of this. What's going on down there? It's definitely pretty amusing, huh? You can't keep silent, can you? It's definitely an interesting way to have a day, alright? If you want a break, you just gotta tell me what our safe word is. And you gotta hope that I remember what it was too, but it looks like your legs aren't tired yet, so we'll be fine. You know what would be funny? I know this Taco Bell has metal chairs, so what if you're sitting there and it just makes a vibration noise? I wonder if people notice. Well, try not to squirm and stop putting your hands down your pants. That's weird. You're a creep. Hey guys, look how creepy this person is. She's just spazzing out. She can't even walk. Let me turn this to 10. And, yeah. I don't think she's gonna make it, guys. Alright, let me just, I don't know. She's been like this ever since I started dating her. Yeah, she just, has uncontrollable spasms every time I, slide my phone around, I guess. You want to try it out? Nah, it doesn't embarrass her at all. Go ahead, man. Play with it. Have fun. She's all yours.